guys, and welcome back. So what have we got going on here? Is that one big giant plot of weeds that old mate missed? It is. That's alright, we can live with that. So what we have is sunflower harvest season. It's October. The crops are ready to go. We've been in, we've had a look. And we've already accepted the contracts. So farm shop, farm shop, farm shop. The good thing is the farm shop is right beside these two. This one we've just got to go over the hill, that's fine. What we did was we accepted field 11s. What they wanted to use. So we'll still hire our own. We'll get as much done. We'll send a worker off into one of these. So they've given us the T6 560, the 608 corn header, and a 6R with a decent sized Flegel trailer. Well, that's not playing around. But what we'll do, we'll jump into here. We'll get this onto the trailer. I don't believe this harvest is going to be able to carry that. So the trailer may be getting towed up by the Steiger at this stage. We'll see. But you are definitely going up there. Great job. No, we just want you go to for now. We'll get 17, 14 done. This guy can concentrate over here. This thing even have a hitch? Yeah, it does. Look how close that is. What doesn't help is that's not on there properly either. Shouldn't go anywhere, but I just don't know. Realistically, they should have been folded up. Done everything wrong with putting this corn header on. That's okay, we'll get it all set up, we'll get it going. Then we will look at what we want to hire. Speaking of which, I might... That's alright, we'll take care of him in a minute. We'll put the Fent onto our large trailer and we'll get that up to our area. Should have had them on. Now, the one we haven't got yet is this one. That is tiny. That's literally the size of the field we're going to be starting with. And we'll leave this trailer on this side of the road. Think we are going to be better off going across the field. Although looking at that, that's a hell of a... Okay. It's the worker. He can just go up and down. Takes him longer, it takes him longer. At the end of the day, this is just to get us... more sunflowers into our grain mill. We'll actually move this guy out of the way. I reckon a 6R would be good for our farm. Okay, so what we want to do is send this guy up to field 17. Target is unreachable. Okay. What about if we put you on the road as it unreachable? Nice. Well, that's not nice. We need to jump across to the shop, run across old mate's field here. We need to get ourselves a harvester. We'll go with the Fent ideal. Don't really need the extra horsepower. Wheel setup can be standard. GPS, we don't need that. Fleece, yes. Back, we want corn headers. Actually, if we come into here, is there a bigger corn header? What's that? That's 5.7, that's 6. And we don't need a trailer for that because it's a foldable. Just realised. Perfect. Okay guys, we're going to get at this. We've got 4 fields to harvest. Let's see how much we end up with in that grain mill as far as sunflower harvest goes. Hopefully that's the Fent sitting up here at field 10 and not the harvest driver on 11, not field 10, field 17. Not the harvest driver on field 11. Something else we've got to do today as we drive past the bakery and remind ourselves we've got to check to see how the cows are doing as far as milk production. So we've got to get milk into the bakery as well as butter. There's some butter sitting over at the dairy, which is good. So what we might need to do is just grab every single piece of butter from there and every drop of milk from our farm. Get that bakery up and running. We want to get all of our productions going as much as we possibly can. But anyway, sunflower harvest time. Concentrate on the priorities at hand. Okay guys, we're going to throw this into a time lapse. We'll get as much of this done as we can. I'm not sure why I brought the trailer here. We can sort of just empty the harvester straight into the grain mill. But we'll see how we go. And what we will do is just quickly move that a bit further off the road. Much better. Okay, let's get her done.
We watch the sun go down over the same old town, like so many times before. We look at the same old stars, battle the same old wars, like so many times before. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay, stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. Stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. If you stay.
Okay, so this throws a spanner in the works. We've just been over, we've got the first harvester load out of the John Deere over on field 11. We've jumped back into the Fent, we've started up, and the weather has changed to we now have rain on the way. So we better get in and check that out. Oh, that's alright, it's not until 1 o'clock, so we'll just have to try and get as much done before then as we can. I'm pretty sure we should be able to knock out the majority of this before 1 o'clock. This field 14, they should definitely be done. It's all a matter of how they're going on field 11 and 10. Not sure if you guys have noticed, but we did in fact remove the the real combine experience. It was just a little bit too much. Got this edge straightened off now, we should be good to just smash through it. When we need to swap over and empty out the John Deere, we can just throw this guy onto our worker so as he keeps going.
We're never meant to last, but all the fun times we had, I'll never forget. We will always share a bond, no matter what, 'cause you have a piece of my heart. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay, stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay, stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay, stay. If you stay, if you stay, if you stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay till the sun goes up, yeah. For a little
And pull on just around, drop back in. That is our sunflower field completely done. Now, I'm not too sure, but I'm thinking we're going to have to come through here with the mulcher. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. We'll get this emptied into our trailer. That's 8,000 litres of sunflowers for us. But what I'm thinking, we'll combine it all for 14 as well. That way, at the end, we're left with a big grand total. So, we want to fold this up to come across here. And unfold it again. Not a very big field, this. Just bigger than our own. What we'll do, we'll throw him onto a worker for now. We'll jump into this guy, because this harvester must be getting close to 80%. I haven't seen the sign yet. I probably did miss it. Does have his flashing light going, so that means he must be getting close. Now, we've seen how this works as far as getting 3 different contracts, especially contracts that end up going to exactly the same part. Essentially, what we may as well do is just completely combine everything from both fields, or as much as we can anyway, like 2 loads and we're already 50% full in this trailer. But combine everything from as many of the fields as possible, and from there we'll just literally dump everything into the farm shop until it tells us that the contracts are complete. We start seeing that money jump up, and then we keep everything from there. So we'll jump into this guy. Bring him across. There won't be much in here, but we may as well unload. What I'm thinking is we might throw the mulcher on the back of the stayer, and we may as well run that up here, at least get our field started. We're literally just bringing out what he's putting in. And switched off. Get him switched off. This guy's right beside the mulcher anyway. Just a quick double check. Has anything else popped up in the sales? "41-foot header." What do you belong to? That'd be a C9, wouldn't it? That would be... Where is he? This guy. Oh, the CR10. Verifeed 41-foot. Oh, yep, says right there. We've got our baler. Not too worried about that. Sugar beet cutter. I would look at that, apart from the fact that we've now got the mod that will actually do that for us, and a straw chopper. We don't need any of that. However, if we come in and we look at... Where are our mulches? Okay, so 5.6 meters. Is there anything bigger? 5.6, 5.8, 9 meters. Only requires 150 horsepower. So the stayer would struggle, but it's not a big field. We'd get away with it. But at 42,000, when ours is only worth 9. We'll continue with what we've got. Okay guys, we'll see you up at the field.
sun goes up, yeah. For a little moment, just hold me closer. I'll be okay. We watch the sun go down over the same old town. Stay, stay. Know you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay, stay. Know you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. If you stay, if you stay, if you stay. Know you're gone in.
This poor little six. Poor little 6R, she's struggling. That's a lot of weight to be carrying up that hill. Didn't even check, like, what model is it? Oh, it is, it's 230. So it's not exactly low on horsepower. But still, pulling 20 plus ton up a hill. Understandably, it's not always going to go the way you think it will. So what we might do is we might literally just jump straight across once we get to the end of this row. We'll follow it all the way down, but as soon as we do, we'll jump straight in. Empty out into the farm shop, and we'll see where we get to for a percentage. Okay, so you gotta remember this will account for 3 different contracts. It will obviously go to the main one first, which I think is 11. It would be the same if we brought our trailer across and started dumping from 17 and 14. %transported for field 11. Okay. Running through the garden. Okay, so we're not really going to get too much off of this, but all the fields combined, it's going to add up. So we'll leave that there. He's got a fair bit in him. So probably should have had a weight on the front of the big boy. Obviously, this trailer is nowhere near the size of that Flegel that we've got on the much smaller John Deere. Okay. But anyway, we'll run this over to the farm shop as well. This should actually clear field 11. It is the way it works. So we'll run over, we'll dump this. By the time we get that done, that harvester will almost be ready to pull across into field 10. We can finish off field 14's contract. We just can't end field 12's because that will get rid of the 2 John Deere machines. Well, we may as well run across here. We've got the contract to it anyway. We'll grab whatever the T560's got. We may as well. He's not going to let us. Okay. Field 11 complete, essentially. And 96% for 14. So we're going to go on to 14 before we do 10, so that's good. Just cruise across the meadows. That's more than one pass, unfortunately. But we want him to collect as much as we can, because the more he collects, the more we collect. So if you remember, we started off with 8,500. That's what our field produced. So we'll have to check and see how much we end up with, as far as also collecting from the contract fields. But we're doing well. 10:30. We should be able to throw both of these harvesters into field 10 very, very shortly. And we'll be able to smash that out. And we'll get it all done before that rain is due to hit. I don't think it is finished. Okay, maybe it is, but we're not going to finish it because we want everything that's on that field. so come in, we'll grab a hold of you. Create job, go to. Are you actually going to go around the road? Okay. What we'll do, we'll throw this guy up the far end. Looking at that, the John Deere should only have one run left in it. Yep, we'll definitely throw this up the far end, then the John Deere can literally just skip straight across. Keep going into field 11. It's one of those ones. Okay, what we'll do is we'll go down to the bottom, we'll follow whatever row it is up, we'll take care of everything on the outside of that, and he can work on heading into the field. Hopefully that's what he does. So if we come to there and we stick that on a worker now, he should just go straight up that road. Which is exactly what he's going to do. So all of that out there we'll probably end up having to take care of, but that's okay. I'm not sure what it is you were actually doing. Cutting loops. Okay. Yep, you're finished. Doesn't mean I want you to turn that off. I wanted you to empty. No point carrying 4,500 litres into the next field. And the worker is coming this way, so that's good. So we want to accept that. We don't want to accept that one because, like I said, that will get rid of our second harvester. We just want to sort of smash this out as quick as we can. And we're already 39% transported for field 10, so we're probably actually going to end up with quite a bit of sunflower here. But remember, we added our 8,000 litres to this total as well. care of this lot. Oh, the worker takes care of that lot. See if that'll work. I reckon it still won't let us because the outside of the trailer will try and smack on it. Alright, we're in. We're in. Okay. He's going to try and empty into the John Deere. There's our total. What we need to do is stop this guy. He's got another 1,200 litres. Plus whatever we get from the John Deere, and we've got a little bit up the top there I want to go and grab. Okay, so the Fendt can be returned. And we want to jump in this guy, finish off this last little row. And you've only got another 600 litres. So we did only end up with a couple of 1,000 litres extra. Why did it do that? But what we can now do is collect on both of them. So not quite an extra 4,000 litres, but still, that gets us more sunflower oil. So we'll jump into the grain mill, we'll get this emptied out. What we'll do then is we'll jump down, we'll have a look at the cows, see how much milk we can pull out of there. All of that milk will go to the bakery, and we will also grab any pallets of butter that are down at the dairy. We'll get all that started up, and that's where we're going to leave it for today, I reckon, guys. It's been a hell of a harvest. When we get back in, we'll obviously have to finish off with the stayer, which was still running, of course. We're out of fabric at the tailor shop, but I know there is more up at the spinnery, so we'll have to grab that at some point as well. But we'll get that going. Activate both of them. And from here, yep, we'll jump into you. Why is that not opening? Open cover, so that'll work. Another 3,000 litres of milk. Close those covers. Like I said, we'll head to the dairy, pick up any butter that's there, and then we'll head to the bakery. What do we got? 2, 3 pallets? Oh, more. Okay. Is there any in storage? So what we can do is deactivate that for now. Okay guys, so there we have it. There goes our 4,000 litres of butter. There goes our 3 and a bit thousand litres of milk. So if we come into here now, yep, so all of those are going to be 7,000, that's obvious. 60,000 litres of flour. Let's get some cake going. Oh, that's going to make a lot of cakes. And we'll get some bread going. Okay guys, once again, thank you very much for joining in. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget, give it a like. Share it around amongst your friends, those of you that have friends into or that may get into this sort of genre of gaming. Hit that notification bell for future upcoming videos, and we will see you guys next time.